On Scorpio gang. Hope all is well with you guys. To my returning OG subscribers, what's poppin', what's good? To my newly subscribed, hey y'all, thank you for allowing the channel to continue to grow. I really do appreciate that. To my members only community, it goes without saying, I love you guys. To the moon and back, you know that. This is a Scorpio affair, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Anywhere you have Scorpio placements in your chart, grab your boo, your hookah, your whiskey, your vodka, your gin, your Baileys, your peach crown, your apple schnapps, whatever it takes, Scorpio, to tap into these energies with me like we always do. Flip, switch the roles, let those ads play for at least a minute so your girl can get all the credit from YouTube. Every time you donate to my channel, your name goes into the prosperity raffle for a free personal reading with me. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box below. All right, Scorpio, let's tap in and see what's going on here. So the overall energy on the bottom of the deck is Grove. So the Grove talks about a desolate place. It talks about a place that used to be full of life, full of greenery, you know, and now it's kind of desolate. So what this card is telling me, which is the number 21 being your first card out, is that you found yourself in a place of being alone. Okay, I feel like you're right where you're supposed to be, Scorpio. I feel like God put you in this situation because it's needed at this time. It's needed for you. It's time for you to be alone. See that cat just sitting there? It's like everybody gone. Everybody left. Everybody who said they wasn't going to leave, everybody who said they loved Scorpio, they gone. Because they were fake. Excuse me, they were fake. All right. Next energy is a message. Yeah, you're going to be receiving good news here. Probably by the next full moon, I'm hearing. This is a message about money. Not like a job or a career, like inheritance, or this is like publisher sweepstakes or something. I'm getting an energy like that. Like you get a message about something that's coming to you. Number 45 could be significant. I'm hearing too, for some of you guys, while y'all are in the Grove, y'all are getting downloads from ancestors on how to move forward here in your life. Some of you guys could be 45 years old. And then you pull the energy listening. Yeah. So you're listening to these downloads. You're listening to the messages so that you're able to move forward. That's just what I'm getting here. You pulled hope as well. So you're taking a leap of faith here, Scorpio. I mean, you don't have anything to lose here. Everybody's deserted you. Everybody's gone. You've done the work. It's just time to live now. The number 27 could be significant. 27th of February, I just heard. And then we have focus here. Your last energy out here. Give me 1 second, Scorpio. I'm back. Sorry about that, Scorpio. So I feel like something has really... I feel like you're in a place, Scorpio, where you can't do anything but listen. Listening is in the beginning of your reading here. It's time to focus. It's time to, yeah. And then I see this moon. I feel like you're going to get a message by the next full moon here. Something about a full moon here, a download. I feel like whatever this is going to move you forward. Yeah, look, your overall energy is understanding here. So it's not, you know, it's not good enough that you get the message, Scorpio, but you have to, and that you listen to the message, but you have to understand it, okay? So I don't know what your process is on, you know, how you receive downloads and whatnot, but I feel like you got to be, able to understand what your ascended masters are saying to you in this download. For some of you guys, you may have to stop drinking or smoking for a day or two here. Whenever the next full moon is, I'm hearing. Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters. What are the messages? We have energy here now. 444 on the clock. What is the energy? Tell me more about Groves. Number 21 Groves. What are the messages here? I just heard somebody's fighting for their life. I don't know why I heard that. I feel like that's somebody who done you wrong, Scorpio. Now they're fighting for their lives. I don't know if that's in court or literally, but I just feel like somebody's really going through the dark night of the soul right now. As a direct, they're going through something directly connected with how they treated you here. Yeah, so you pull for the Grove, you pull Emerald, the number 1, healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility, soul restoration, and growth. Yeah. I feel like the Groves is where all those types of energies are birthed, right? Because when you're in a place by yourself and all you have is time, and all you have is yourself to think about all the mistakes you made, all the wise choices you made, anything that you're doing. The dark night of the soul ain't just about the bad decisions you made. They're about the good ones too. Let's unpack this, Scorpio. Let's see what else for the Grove here. Number 5, change. Yeah, something is changing about everything around you, Scorpio. Why? Because something inside you changed. I feel like you just been on a long journey of just, trying to find your way is the simplest way I can put it. But it's almost like we were trying to find our way through people, through love, whether it be from your mother, your father, these men that don't, view love as something tangible. But it's like now you're at a place where I'm hearing ground zero. Hey, Scorpio, you used to that. Number 5, you pulling yachts, adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, smooth sailing. Yeah. I just get the energy, Scorpio, that I know, it's just human nature, right? Adam and Eve, God made Eve for Adam. It's natural for us to want to be a part of something, right? No matter what that is. Everybody wants to or have a need to want to feel a part of something, right? But I feel like energetically, Scorpio, all your life you've been in something, involved in something, involved with somebody, just, and I just feel like your whole life you lost. You lost more than you gained at this point. And I feel like, it's time, we're in our karma now where it's time for it to come back full circle and it to be a good thing. But it's like, for a lot of Scorpios, we hard-headed. God have to sit you down. Who am I talking to? Your job gone, your husband gone, the third part, everybody gone, the children gone. God's sending somebody down here. That's what's going on. God is completely shutting you down to save your life. I'm getting that. You pull the number 4, handcuffs, control, defenseless, target, handicap, held back, prey, suppress, need to break free. Yeah. See, that's what you did. You took the handcuffs off of God. You took the limitations off of God so that God can take the limitations off of you. Who am I talking to? This reading it seems like it's just the totality of the energy I was speaking about before this message. I'm tired of hearing the same fucking message too. I'm tired of talking about these people we won't release to get to the people y'all want me to talk about. Well, get rid of the people. And then I'll have the story. My ascended masters, my spirit guides, source, they give me messages that are needed. Don't be in my fucking comments telling me you're going to fall back. Fall the fuck off. Don't just fall back. I don't give a damn. I'm here doing something. I'm here doing a purpose, my call for whoever needs to hear this shit. And I'm going to say this same shit until my collective move forward. Why? Because I love them and I care about them. So if this ain't your bag, please move forward. And I do say that unapologetically. For real. Moving forward. On message, you pull the number 7, declaration, defiance, reclaiming power, sovereignty, contract, resolve, expressing truth, manifesto, liberty or death. Yeah. See, when you get, it's something about being in a desolate place, in a dark place, but it's something even greater to be there alone. Why? You have nobody to pull from. You got nobody to talk to about it. You done talked about it with everybody, Scorpio. That's why you in this place. God's like, if I let you keep on going, you'll be a damn fool, because you gonna soon talk yourself out of leaving this situation. Or you going to allow somebody else's advice or outside influence to tell you, girl, you better stay with your husband. How long y'all been together? Meanwhile, this man been dragging you for 15 fucking years. Yeah, it look good to them on the outside because he drive a big truck, you drive a big car, y'all live in a big house. And when y'all go inside, y'all go separate ways. Oh, but it's a good relationship, girl. You better keep your husband. Fuck you. Get you a husband, and then you keep him, and then you come back and talk to me. See, it's that type of energy. Now ain't nobody there to give you that. Now this is, you're moving now totally on just brains, determination, and what your past has given you. What you're left with. Because at the end of the day, Scorpio, when everybody done using you up and pulling from you, you know what you left with? You. So that's why God always take us back to center. He take us back to us. You pull the number 8, hot air balloon. This is about balance, uplifting, being free, going with the flow, rising above. Don't resist what's happening, Scorpio. Get a new perspective. Okay, so that now you're untouchable. You are untouchable. Why? Because you're a place nobody can find you but God. But you're elevating. You're moving forward. You're defying gravity, I'm here. This is about ascension. This is about simply feeling good. Getting to another place of elevation where you're not having these kind of issues moving forward. Where you don't have to be alone and desolate. God don't have to take everything away from you and strip you for you to get the message. Who am I talking to? Number 8, another number 8, infinity I'm hearing. Microphone, news, trending, broadcast, expressions, strong opinions, making known. Current events here. Yeah, I feel like this is real time. Somebody is going through this right now. God stripped you. He had to. He had to strip you to get the people around you that you wouldn't get from around you. So now that God has brought you to this place, you're listening now. In the middle of your reading, you're listening. What are you listening? Number 2, the labyrinth. Yeah. This is loss being delayed. You know, this is you contemplating, knowing what the answer is and still going against what you know is right, what you know is right for you. Instead of dealing with it constantly year after year, month after month, just saying it's complicated. It's complicated. It'll work itself out. It's complicated. No, it won't work itself out. This is a spiritual quest, Scorpio. I don't know what it is that, you know, what we think is going on here, but what's going on here is we're trying to get you spiritually aligned. This labyrinth card talks about it being a long way from home. Okay, I'm hearing Dorothy here. But see, ain't no click in the heels no more. It's nobody there to come to your rescue. It's nobody there to tell you a lie. It's nobody there to trick you and tell you they love you and they're going to leave their wife to marry you. They're not there no more. Everybody gone. God has you in the groves here. You're in the grove. The number 3, cabin, lonely, confined, yeah, detached, remote, secluded, yeah. Because it's time for you to go within. And God know that you can't listen to him with all this noise around you. So he set you down. For some of y'all going to lose your job. You're going to lose everything. Why? Because you know what to do and you won't do it. You won't follow instruction. You won't listen. All right, it's getting tough in there now. I know it. You pull the number 2, telephone, connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message. Yeah. You can't get nothing through now. Only messages you can get through now is with God. That's the only person want to hear you right now. That's the only person you can hear right now. Who am I talking to? Who in the groves? I'll wait. Who in the groves? Who need to be in the groves? Who going to the groves because they won't do this on their own? All right, you pulled hope here. You got very likely, number 3. At this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. Yeah, so, you know, basically what that's saying is, for some of us, we just hard-headed. God have to just strip us of all the noise, of all the sound, of all the people, of all the outside influences, and just sit us down so we can listen to ourselves. Do Do y'all understand your inward witness is all you need? You just can't hear the drugs, the alcohol, the no good men, the cheating, all this shit occupying your mind and having you in a space where you can't create, you can't move forward, you can't be happy. It's no possible way to do it without doing the work. It's no shortcut, guys. The number 9, checker flag, conclusion, outcome, finale, completion, verdict, settled results, signaling the end, finishing first. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. See, God's so good to us, Scorpio, that he'll sit you down. He'll take everything from you just to be able to restore you again. Because he see you going straight to your demise. He see people taking advantage of you. You know it and you still refuse to do something about it. So Source just stepped in, tore the house down. Now you're by yourself. You're in the grove. Now what you want to do? You're pulling the number 8, blinders, victim mentality, being confused, having tunnel vision. Yeah, that's why you in the groves. Being confused about something that ain't confusing. If you married to somebody and they sleeping with somebody else, how is that confusing? That's straightforward to me. If you on a job that's not promoting you and not paying you what you're worth, you don't need nobody to fire you. You don't need nobody to tell you that you can do better. You got more skill and more that you need to be on another job. You know that. But we get comfortable and we stay in these situations 10, 15 years later, and then you say you masqueraded to other people as, girl, I ain't leaving my husband. We done been together too long. We love each other. That ain't love. That's two people going inside. It's on the outside of the house. It looks like it's perfect. And when they go inside, they don't even speak. They live in 2 separate lives. They're living for appearances. Who am I talking to? I ain't talking to Scorpio no more. I must be talking to a cross watcher because we in the groves. Let me explain to y'all what the groves is too, because I feel like my spirit guide said I need to make plain what the groves is. Because not only is it a desolate place, a dark place, a lonely place, it's a place of renewal. It's a place where nobody can come in or go out. It's a place where everybody don't have access to you. It's a place where nobody has the key except you. It's a place of accountability. That's where the groves are. Okay? We're in the groves. Clarify focus here. Number 5 again, headache. It says, and this is on hope. It says poor health, disease, illness, unpleasant crisis, emergency, body signaling, needing self-care. Yeah, that's why God set you down. You running yourself ragged. You sick and going to work. You sick and taking care of this husband who gets sick because they getting the cooties from some damn body else. Who am I talking to? You just wearing yourself down just so you can appear to be in love. Who am I talking to? Let's talk, Scorpio, because I'm tired of these readings. This person give you a fucking headache. You can't stand to even look at them. You glad to see them go. It used to be a time you was glad to see them come. This person has proved to you that they don't mean you any good. They're not going to do any better. Why? Because they can't. How many of us are holding on for all these years for somebody else to change that can't? You got to heal first. We say it like it's an easy thing. It ain't. It's a lot of work. Another number 5. I can't make it up, Scorpio. It's time. Piss or get off the pot. Don't talk about it or, whatever. But we just tired of having the same readings. We tired of talking about the same thing. We want to move on to new love and happiness and business is flourishing and, things like that. You pull slingshot, tension, strain, sudden anxiety, pressure, launch, stress, set in motion, focus. So slingshot, you Scorpio. This is change again. You're being pulled in the opposite direction. I just want to say aim, ready, fire. When you come out of the groves, you're prepared. When you come out of the groves, you can hold your head up. When you come out of the groves, you're okay with being alone. When you come out of the groves, you're smarter than you went in. When you come out of the groves, you're more mature emotionally than when you went in. When you come out of the groves, you can't have anybody in your life anymore. When you come out of the groves, you don't settle for anything less than what's appointed and what's purpose for you. Well, I'm talking to her. How I know what's appointed and purpose for me? Because when you come out the grove, you don't leave out the grove the same way you went in. It's still up to you. You still held accountable, but this is God chin checking you. This is God saying, what the hell is your problem? I know you don't have March of Dimes. I know you're not a slow coach. I know you see this person having their cake and eat it too while you suffering in misery. Moving forward, number 7. Optical illusion, not what it seems, mirage, trap, unclear, visual effects, confusion. Yeah, just what I just said. Acting like you don't know this person using you and got you in a third party situation just so you can have a roof over your head and you ain't got to go back to work. Putting up with somebody's shit because of stability. Girl, it don't matter. I drive a good car. I got money in the bank. I do what I want to do. Yeah, but you're miserable. You're living a miserable life. You're living a miserable life that you only get one chance to live. Who am I talking to? I don't know about y'all, but I'm coming out this energy. I don't even want to read about it no more. Your overall energy is the number 6. It says Enminkara, unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted always, tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. Yeah. See, that's what the groves do. Welcome to the groves, Scorpio. Welcome to the groves. When you come out the groves, you might be cut up. You might be wept up a little bit. You know, because the groves is boot camp for people who act like they done lost their damn mind and can't find it. That's what the groves for. The groves are meant to make you feel your way back to you. That's what it is. So you coming out of the groves, Scorpio. You coming out of the groves, you got to. Why? Because you can't stay in the groves. The groves ain't a resting place. It's a restless place. Who am I talking to? Who is not understanding? Your whole overall energy is about you understanding this. Because apparently we having some kind of disconnect. We still going home and we still acting like we happy. For some of y'all ain't even gave this person an opportunity to change. Because you act like everything okay. That's why God had to bring your crazy ass to the groves. It's okay to let people know that you're not okay. Especially when it got to do with you, Scorpio, and how they make you feel. Moving forward, what's overall energy? The Hermit? Yeah. If it has ever been time for the groves, the Hermit is it, baby. The Hermit is the groves. That's just confirmation on your first card. You finna be putting spiritual time out, Scorpio. Period. Because it's too much that got to be done and we still here. It's 2023. We're in the second month of 2023 and we still talking about third party situations. Look, I'm telling you, the grove gets you to your happiness. The grove gets you right where you need to be at real quick. Where's that? On the other end of something good, the 6 of Pentacles. And then it's like, God take you to the groves and sit your ass in the groves. And it's there when you realize but see what it is. We fight so hard to not be single. We fight so hard for companionship that we forget about getting to ourselves. I don't care if you're in a loving relationship. You still need to have that time to yourself to reflect, Scorpio, and to bring it back in. To see what you could have done different. What's the pebbles in your life? What's the rocks? If you can't start working on the rocks, work on the pebbles, Scorpio, but start working or you're going to end up in the groves. The groves not where you want to be. It's where you're going to have to be if you don't get it together. All right. Moving forward here. What is this? We have the message here. What's the message? What's the message for Scorpio here? The Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You helpless. When you're in the groves, did I tell you you're helpless? You don't have any resources. You don't have any connections. When you look in the sand, it's only one footprint. Yours. Who am I talking to? Yeah, the Tower. You in the grove, Scorpio. The only way out of the groves, the only way you come out of the groves is with good sense. With change. That's the only way. You have to change your mind to come out of the groves. Yeah, look, the Six of Wands. I ain't making this shit up. You have to graduate. You have to come to some kind of conclusion that, you know, your life is where it's at because of what you did. And then you got to realize what it is you done. And then you got to come up with some kind of rational strategy not to ever repeat this shit again. Because if you do, you go back to the groves. But see, it's levels to this shit. It's levels to the groves, baby. When you a baby, you eat baby food. But when you get grown, you eat table food. It's a level to the groves. Moving forward, what is this? In the middle of your reading, I forgot. Yeah, listening. What is Scorpio not listening to? All right, so the first energy is the Page of Cups. In the reverse here. Yeah, it's just like what I said. It's like, Scorpio, you've allowed this person to just treat you like shit. And it's, you know how you do something so long till it's almost like it becomes like normal? Like, I feel like you got comfortable with this person, you know, putting you in a third party situation, lying to you, giving you, you know, these fake ass apologies because they go back and do the same knee jerk shit over again within the next day or two. The Queen of Wands in reverse, definitely a third party that's pissed. Could be messing with a fire sign here, don't have to be. But I feel like this person is making their demands. They want this person gone. And I feel like that's welcome to the groves. Because that's what God will do. He'll make this person walk away from you and go towards somebody else. Whatever it takes. Whatever your grove is, God, that's what he going to give you. Yeah, the Three of Wands in reverse. God don't want you looking for nothing no more. When you in the groves, that's your life. It's just like being in prison. You don't have to worry about how you going to pay your bills. You ain't got to get up at 5 o'clock to go to work. Who am I talking to? When you in the groves, you going to leave from your life. Why? Because you don't need any more distractions now. Time is at hand. Nothing else to distract this person. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your friends away, your husband away, your money away, your job away, your car away, your house away. How many people God got to take all that away from you and put you in the grove? How many people just take you losing that job? Or it take you finally the husband leaving you? Take your pill however you want to swallow it, Scorpio. I'm just trying to make this shit plain or while we ain't moved forward with the message since people want to make comments about it. Grow up. Mature, that's why. Whoever it was who left the comment. For hope, you have the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, of course. Because once you come out the grove, you replenish. God gives you everything you lost. And then some. Why? Because he can trust you with it now. He know you won't give it to no damn fool who just there for the money. Moving forward. God is saying, exercise your inward witness, Scorpio. The Knight of Pentacles. It's taking you too long to really learn what your gifts are. The Two of Wands. It's almost like you don't care about it. But the thing about it is, all these resources and gifts and treasures that you possess, the people around you sucking you dry. They taking everything from you and they're not replenishing shit. It's time to take a leap of faith, Scorpio. The Fool card. And then we got focus here. I'm telling you, that's why you go to the grove so you can focus. You can't focus in your everyday life. You have the Three of Swords in reverse. Release. Tell yourself the truth. How about break your own heart, Scorpio, by telling yourself the truth? This person don't love me, the Nine of Wands. How about telling yourself the truth and then realistically set boundaries? Stop being fatigued. Stop having setbacks. Stop trying to barely push forward because somebody done drained the life out of you. You ain't got what you need because you giving it to somebody else. The Nine of Swords. You at work with bags under your eyes while your husband have been out all night sleeping with somebody else at somebody else's house. Or he been somewhere partying and having a good time. You home, you know he's somewhere else he ain't supposed to be. He ain't home with you. You going through night terrors, insomnia, anxiety. Okay, for some of y'all don't need jobs. Y'all hate to go to them. Every day you dragging your ass up to go. Watching the clock the entire time. Can't wait to get off. Who am I talking to? It's time for you to love what you do, and it's time for you to love who you doing, Scorpio. And it's time for it to be reciprocated. If it's not going back and forth, it's not it. You go into the groves. What's the advice here? So you pull Judgment, you pull the Empress, and the Knight of Wands. It's time for you to move forward. See, this, to me, this is the perfect energy after you come out of the groves. Wow, look in the middle of it. The Empress, you know who you are now. Judgment, you know the error of your ways. You knew what you did wrong. You know why you in this place. The Knight of Wands, you're excited now. You're passionate. You're adventurous. You're ready to move forward in this. You know, you're ready to take a risk. Your spirit is free now. Yeah. That grove gets you together. Overall energy on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. You're speaking your own truth. You don't care who don't like it. That's how you move forward. That's how our messages change. So whoever that was in the comment, go ahead and get your shit together and help the collective come on in with all their shit and we'll get it all together. How about that? Instead of leaving comments or threatening to fall back. I don't do this for clout, baby. So you can fall back for good. It don't matter to me. But for the people who want to continue to get what's theirs, they're going to continue to come. All right, Scorpio, this has been your reading. I love you guys. You know anything I say comes straight from the heart. I don't have no time for foolishness. The Grove, Scorpio, it ain't a place you want to be at. That's spiritual jail. That's spiritual hell. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.